We got Muujin in the building. We're going to be talking about a VTuber supposedly is so entitled that they ruined their whole career. Now, there's been already countless videos of entitled VTubers. I think that comes with people just being online, getting some type of following, and then thinking they can do whatever they want with no impunity. But that's not how that works. So let's see how this VTuber fell from grace in today's Muujin reaction. Let's go. How this entitled VTuber lost their career overnight.
I think it's safe to say that most people find Twitter to be humanity's worst invention. I personally think it's ketchup with bananas.
Bro, this looks absolutely disgusting, but bananas taste good and ketchup tastes good. So maybe this is bussin'. You find out and let me know in the comments below.
But Twitter is definitely a close second. You know what's interesting though? Many people would disagree with me, saying that Twitter was completely fine before Elon Musk decided to buy it for $44 billion.
I hear it got worse though.
This is a very divisive topic, but here's the great news. One thing everyone can agree on is the fact that Community Notes is probably the best feature to be implemented on this website in the last 10 years. Look, for way too long, some people got way too comfortable spouting nonsense with zero consequences. Like how this person right here claimed that Puerto Ricans are not Americans. And then when Community Notes corrected them for all the world to see, they started losing their minds.
You aren't gonna gaslight me.
The thing is, if you've seen Community Notes enough times, you know that in certain situations, they take it personal. When someone is so stupid, so ignorant, that even the people running Community Notes
Uber drivers are compensated at $11 an hour. Sheesh.
Lose their patience and become passive aggressive. That's exactly what happened to this VTuber by the name of Gumpai. Her ridiculous astronomical level of entitlement and her very damaging claims on
she's following zero people. So yeah, she's most likely entitled.
Completely innocent. With her at some point claiming that she's being ripped by the VTuber community. Made Community Notes have a special rivalry with her, dragging her through the mud in front of everyone to see and making her lose thousands of followers, all her credibility, and any chance at becoming a serious VTuber in the future. Hell, it wasn't just Community Notes that was a part of this. Some of the top talent in VTubing also had to say something about this because it was that damaging.
Oh man, shout out to Bao.
Talk about it.
Oh,
look,
brother.
If you spend any time online, you know by now, VTubing is a massive industry that
Bro, you know it's serious when Bao gets on your ass, bro.
only keeps getting bigger. In October of 2024, Iron Mouse, a VTuber on Twitch, was able to break a record by reaching over 300,000 Twitch subscribers. Now, naturally, when you start to have such a massive audience following you, there will also be massive demand for merchandise. Merch for VTubers is a huge industry, but it's also not that profitable unless you're one of the biggest ones. It's usually just a way to give back to your fans, and it's done on limited drops. It's very rare to find a VTuber with a permanent, always available merch store. This is why they'll actually rely on fan-made merch to fill that gap. Now I know what you must be thinking, but Muujin, when it comes to the massive VTuber corporations, what about copyright? In the case of Hololive, which is one of, if not the biggest VTuber corporation, they're a Japanese company. But isn't Nintendo Japanese too? Aren't they gonna sue me and the 50 generations that will follow after my death for making anything relating to their IP? Well, no, actually. In Hololive and many other corporations' terms of service, they actually encourage fan-made creations. As long as you're not producing hundreds of thousands of units of merch in a mass production factory, you should be fine. You don't even have to ask for their permission.
What happens in China?
It's actually seen as a very good thing, and it's very appreciated. You will see some of the biggest VTubers in the industry retweeting, liking, shouting out people who make top-tier quality fan merch, even though they're not getting a single penny out of it. It's actually a really cool part of the VTubing community.
It's good for the community,
that Gumpai has completely failed to understand. Now, up until this incident, she was considered to be a small VTuber that's never really been in any major controversy. An up-and-coming content creator who was trying to make it big. Trying is the keyword here because she failed miserably. Her entire dreams and aspirations ended in a series of just a few tweets, this one being the first of them. It was made on November 24th, 2024, and here's what she had to say.
That's like 2 weeks ago.
Please don't allow this person in your VTuber Discord. He goes to VTuber Discord to steal a person's character to make into a plushie. He has profited off Gumpai, and I don't have any association or shared profits with him. She also included a picture of this person's Discord username. She then continues, he's making AliExpress Temu tier plushies of my character, lol. The eyes aren't even correct. Gumpai's eye color is pink, not fucking orange. Again, he just goes server to server just to profit off other VTubers' characters. Linking images of this plushie in question. Then ended this series of tweets by linking this person's Twitter 3 times. Now listen, this had just begun, okay? And people were already so tired of her attitude. Under her tweet of his Twitter profile, people were saying, thanks for the recommendation. Thanks, gave him a follow. You just seem like an all-around bad person. And in the tweet where she included the plushie itself, not a single person was on her side. This is when the community notes started coming into play. Her first post got community noted, and this is what it had to say. This user is falsely accusing LPT Kusa of being a scammer. In reality, Kusa is an indie toy maker from Vietnam known for making handmade custom order plushies. LPT Kusa has explained that the plushie offered on the server were leftovers from a previous commission. If you took a second to look at Kusa's profile, you would see that this checks out. From 2023, he's had a commission sheet where you can see the prices he charges for different plushies. What's really cool is that it's also handmade. It takes 1 to 4 weeks to make. He explains that he was commissioned to make plushies of her, but had 3 that were left over due to some issues or whatever. He joined her server, since it was a plushie made from her appearance, and was wondering if any fans of hers would be interested in receiving one. The poor guy even apologized, saying, I'm sorry for not thinking it through. I only thought people will like to have it. I'm so sorry to Gumpai. I only thought people will like it and don't have to waste all the material. I don't like to see plushie get thrown out. Obviously, Kusa received a lot of support. This dude isn't just some random guy. He's made plushies for many way bigger VTubers. A very well-known VTuber in the community by the name of Bao made sure to back him up, saying, my very first plushie ever was made by you and I still have her on my desk. I received it during a time I thought I would never be successful enough to sell plushies of myself, so I truly cherished it. It would be a different story if you were a company mass-producing plushies, but you are one person handcrafting fan merch based on commissions. I'm sure shipping to customers outside of Vietnam is not cheap either. I hope this is cleared up amicably. You are absolutely not a scammer.
You know what makes it really interesting is the fact that this person has been going out and making these plushies for smaller VTubers. Like, that's very encouraging. Very encouraging. Like, they're going out of their way to make a handmade plushie of somebody that has less than 10,000 followers per se. And then they send it to them, right? So perfect example was Bao. He made a Bao plushie before Bao took off and became what she is now. Imagine seeing this plush. It's like, okay, this somebody went and made this for me, and I'm still considered small. I can do this for myself. Like, and it's physically right there to encourage you to keep striving for your career. Like, that's absolutely amazing, man. That's absolutely amazing. Shout out to them. They're awesome for doing that because nobody made them do that. And like, yeah, they're charging for it. But at the same time, bro, like, money is how the world works. So yeah, okay, he's charging and it's one person doing it and it's handcrafted. But that takes a lot of effort and it takes a lot of energy to do that. Oh boy, I see why Twitter got mad. Oh boy.
Pipkin Pippa, who is also a very well-known VTuber in the community, also made sure to back Kusa up, saying, you did nothing wrong, dude. I love all the face stuff you make. Some people are just crazy. This is in reference to all the different plushies he's made for her and her friends in her org, Face Connect. So as you can see, Gumpai was not looking good at all. But listen, people make mistakes, right?
True,
even if they're really, really stupid mistakes, they still make them. Apologizing here might have somewhat saved whatever career she might have had, but she doubled down. I mean, why wouldn't she double down? I mean, why would I make a video if she didn't double down? Of course she did. Come on. Gumpai made this tweet saying, lol, I'm sorry to those who bought the plushie, but it's kinda your fault. It wasn't even vetted by me and it's poorly made. Like, what were you expecting? Ha 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 ha. I don't even know if you guys got scammed. I'm really sorry. I can't really do anything to help you guys.
I mean, you got to think about it from a different perspective, right? Obviously, she's only thinking about it from her perspective, but another one is like, you literally got somebody to make a plushie for you, for your community that represents you, right? And like, sure, it might not be the best standard. It might not be the highest quality on the market. That being said, bro, you had 12,000 followers. Like, What that honestly, yeah, that does sound like entitlement, bro. 100%. It sounds like you're very entitled. You're not grateful for the that is literally a blessing to have somebody create something for you and your community, right? That helps grow your community, and you just spat it in somebody else's face. Very disrespectful, very distasteful. What a shame. And then to laugh about it like, yeah, what do you expect? Yeah, yeah, it's a very, very big ego. Very big ego.
Then this person tweeted saying, how about you read the other guy's post he just made and fucking apologize for being a dickhead, referencing the explanation that Kusa had provided as to why he was doing this in the first place. Gumpai quote tweeted this, and here's what she had to say. I read it, and I said what I said, LMAO. It's really unprofessional still and trashy to just do that in someone's Discord server. Don't promote your shit in someone else's community. So even a very clear-cut explanation couldn't breach her tiny brain. There's no other way to say it. People were just losing hope that they were even talking to a human being. But then she slipped up royally, not only exposing herself, but going on some weird rant about Vietnam, saying it would have been a completely different story if he mailed me the extra plushies. But no, he's so profit-oriented that he decided to sell knockoffs to people in my community who have no idea when their shit will get shipped.
89,000 people saw this tweet.
It's like, yeah, because you didn't send me free stuff, you're a piece of shit. It's like, how broke do you have to be? Also, for there to be a knockoff, there has to be an original. Where's
and this
the
is
original?
Your first plush,
it doesn't
bro.
make any
this
sense.
Is your first plush.
She then continues, bro lives in Vietnam. There's no way he's struggling for extra cash in that country with his business. What does that even mean?
I think she's trying to say because he's making so much USD from making and selling these plushies that he's living a great life. Because in her mind, Vietnam is just so poor that making $30 for a plushie is like making you so much more money, which is crazy.
It's like, yo, bro, I just went to Vietnam. Man, a Big Mac costs $1. What a cheap country. People must be living here like it's a utopia. Dude, have you heard of local salaries, you idiot? Purchasing power? Hello? Then she says, you can sell orange juice with coffee shots for $1 and live off that for a week in that fucking country.
What?
So if digging yourself in a hole was an Olympic sport, she wouldn't get the gold medal. She'd get a platinum trophy. It was ridiculous. This is why the community notes team started reaching its limit. It was time to stop playing games. Gumpai was being called out because her main issue was that she didn't get those plushies for free. It was obvious at this point. So she reiterated, I didn't even get anything for free. And then the community notes said, Gumpai has received several things for free, actually, linking her Throne.com page, where you can see that not only is she crowdfunding many items right now, but she's received over 331 different items from gifters.
Oh, I mean, definitely entitled, bro.
331 gifts.
Definitely
look
entitled,
at these top
bro.
donators as well. This is
definitely
like
entitled.
Wish list, bro. Like, look at this. She's even asking for chips. Who asks for chips on a Throne.com wish list? That's my first time seeing this. But wait. Someone made a plushie of me with their get them snacks, bro. Because another fan commissioned them? Oh, disgusting if you don't send me one for free at least. Disgusting behavior. How dare you be so greedy?
That's crazy.
Insane.
The pot calling the kettle black,
a public meltdown saying, I'll always get f***ed over by the VTubing community no matter what. I'll get my design/character ripped for profit while not even getting anything for free. Many such cases. Now, obviously, I have to censor this R word because of YouTube. But if you don't know what it is, it's this fruit without the first letter.
Yes, bro.
And to say something like this is ridiculous, right? To claim something like this in public when so many eyes are on you is crazy. So community notes had to come in and step up their passive aggressiveness. They said there is no evidence of rape by anyone related to Gumpai. Gumpai is getting publicity for their racism, reaction to a toy maker, and outrage over not receiving more for free, linking all the previous tweets we've already seen in the video. Then said, rape is likely being used to gain post engagement. Rape and criticism are different.
That part. Wikipedia.
The Wikipedia article for rape and the Wikipedia article for criticism. Dude, the only reason I still use this website is because of community notes. You know what? Do you find this helpful? Rate it? Yes. Yes. I love it. The level of entitlement is probably the craziest I've seen in recent memory. What an idiot. But she doesn't stop there. It gets even worse. She then tweets out in all caps, I'm getting raped by the VTuber community. God, please help me.
Oh, brother.
The community notes, again, just copied and pasted the same thing they posted on the last post with both definitions of rape and criticism.
Oh,
Gumpai wasn't just entitled and psychotic at this point. She was also shameless. She was seeing all the engagement she was getting on the initial post, so she decided to quote tweet it and say, Hi, you can support me by the new UWA Market merch drop at November 25th at 3 p.m. PST. I do get 20% profits, pretty good. At least I get profits than compared to this fellow where I get absolutely 0%.
Oh,
so UWA Market is a merch store.
Thank you for playing the circus music, because this is absolutely a clown show.
That collaborates with many VTubers. They make all sorts of merch, like plushies, mousepads, etc. In fact, there are so many creators that have collabed with UWA Market that you have to sort them alphabetically to find the one you want. In Gumpai's case, though, this engagement farming did not work out, because if you go to G, you'll see that Gumpai is not there. UWA Market saw how unhinged one of their future partners was going to be, so they immediately canceled the collaboration.
No thank you.
Good riddance. But guys, don't worry, you can still support Gumpai directly even today. She has her own merch store on Creator Spring. So I mean, let's check it out. I'm sure it'll be awesome. Way better than that knockoff plushie she hated, right? You know what? I might even buy something if it's that high quality. I might even actually purchase... I'm sorry, is that a sticker? For 28 euros?
Whoa, that's crazy.
A sticker.
Whoa.
That's tiny as hell for 28 euros. Now that's crazy, dude. Like, how shameless can one person be?
That is criminal.
Now, a content creator by the name of Rev Says Desu made a video talking about Gumpai's fuck-ups.
Okay, so this is where it came from. She watched it
on her Kick channel while streaming, and while she did have an opportunity to apologize, yet again, she chose not to, tripling, quadrupling, I don't even know, quintupling down on the fact that she's not wrong. Watch.
And the plush doesn't even look as good as the Phase Connects one. Like, this one is literally just felt.
Oh, brother. Comparison is the thief of joy. Because it doesn't look as good as the Phase Connect one, she's upset. Bro, Phase Connect is an organization. Of course, they're going to put more effort in the organization one compared to yours. Like, it's one person making these plushies, bro.
But the other people, like the other, fucking plushies other people got are, like, crocheted. And it's like nice.
Oh, brother.
Like, I feel like the people hating on me didn't even look at the plushie. Like, this plushie is fucked up. It literally has Down syndrome. He half-assed it in the name of profit. Like, he just wanted to make money off me. Like, he does not give a shit about, this guy does not give a shit about me. He just wanted money.
All right, I think that's enough.
He probably doesn't care about you, true. But he was commissioned by somebody in your fan base.
No need to torture you with more of her voice. But again, same talking points, that he wanted to only profit when he already did. He already accepted a commission and had 3 left over and didn't want to throw them away. And then she said, well, it wasn't even as good as the other plushies he made for other VTubers. It's like, dude, you should be grateful he even made one for your dumbass. And as you can see, her community, this is an echo chamber, okay? If you go to her Twitter now, you'll see that it is just an endless slew of people contributing to her Throne account, giving her what she wants, okay? These same people will keep throwing money at her, and she's gonna keep doing what she's always done. Just be an asshole. So Gumpai, I hope you enjoy your vacuum cleaner and your chips that needed to be fundraised from your community.
That's crazy.
Now that people know your true self, they know to avoid you, and I'm so grateful for having community notes so that people like this don't get away with just having an echo chamber anymore. Guys, thank you so much for watching until the end and for your endless support. Obviously, please don't send any harassment towards anyone mentioned in this video. I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is, and I love you so much. Mwah!
Really appreciate you watching. Get somebody buy me a pack of chips, though. Thank you. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. All right, that's another Muujin video. Shout out to Muujin. Yeah, definitely entitlement. I mean, it's not surprising to see, right? We talked about how people on the internet definitely lack maturity. That was a Giga video. Check that out. It was a good video. Yeah, this is somebody that's probably never had a real job. They don't understand what it is to actually work harder than the average person for something, to gain something, because like to to sit and make plushies and then try and sell them and give them to communities, bro, that takes a lot of effort, especially when you're living in Vietnam and you're shipping this stuff out. Like, definitely, it's going to cost more money to ship this stuff overseas. And it just is what it is, right? They're mostly sending stuff to more of an English speaking audience. So their delivery fees and stuff like that are definitely pretty high, right? Even for a plushie, bro, it costs a lot of money to ship stuff across the water. So yeah, this is somebody that doesn't understand and they only look at their perspective, which I mean, bro, look at their V2 model. Obviously, they made this to represent them. This is somebody that's been on the internet for far too long and they have an echo chamber and that echo chamber might get worse and worse and worse. But hey, I mean, there's community notes and obviously as the V2 community, we probably don't want somebody like this in the community because that's very disrespectful for somebody to sit and make merch that was commissioned by somebody in your audience, right? And they made it and they gave it to them and then they tried to give more to people in your Discord just for you to slam the door in their face like, oh, I'm not getting paid for this. I don't want it. Or I didn't get anything for free. I don't want it, right? Very distasteful and very disrespectful. What a shame. What a terrible way to go. Anyways, this is your boy KhunShawn. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you're new here, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.